Hi, Linda. My name's Tony. I'm right down here in Lakewood Ranch. Reached out to your company a little earlier today and got your answering service. And the lady was kind enough to give me your email address, thought that you'd be the right person for me to send this video to. What I wanted to do today is give you 3 tips to help you increase your presence online in order to help you generate new business. I know this is sort of coming out of the blue because it came from an answering service. The answering service gave me the email address, so you probably don't know this video is coming. But I do this for free. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not trying to sell anything. I do this for small businesses and small business owners. The only thing I ask is if you guys find anything valuable in this video, just reply to the email and give me any feedback you might have. It helps me make a better video for the next small business that I do one of these for. So with that, I think you'll find some of this information useful if you are, interested in driving a little bit more traffic to your phone. I want to go over Google's 3 main ranking factors. That's content, citations, and backlinks. And then we're going to compare your site to one of your main competitors. So content is just the words and images here on your homepage. Content is king when it comes to Google. It's the foundation for your website on its platform, and they really value well-written, authoritative content. We suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage. You've got about 240, so you definitely could use a bit more there. Not only is the amount of content important because Google likes it, it's important because you got to get these kind of keywords like roofing Tampa here onto your page, because if that doesn't exist on your page, chances are you're not going to be found for it. And this keyword alone gets searched 300 times a month in Tampa. And there's a bunch of others because Tampa's a pretty big city. So after I do that search, if I go down here, Westfall Roofing is the #1 contractor that shows up. I want to do a little comparison to them. So if I copy their content, you've got 242. They've got 750. So they're only halfway to the 1,500 low number I mentioned earlier. If you were to get yourself there to 1,500, you're doubling them up, and that would be awesome, especially if that content was optimized to be readable by Google, in an SEO manner. So that's content. After doing this search, the top area here, this is the sponsored ads, so paid ads. If you need some quick traffic to your phone, this is a good way to do it. But I don't want to talk about that today. I want to talk about this area below here. This is super important for small businesses. About 50% of the search volume is going to call or click on one of these 3 listings. So the question is, how do we get here? And that's through citations. And all a citation is your company name, address, and phone number out on directory sites around the web. These are sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, Angie's List, Facebook even, LinkedIn. Get your company added to 10 to 15 of those per week for some number of weeks, and you're going to start seeing your Google My Business listing start rising in the ranks here in this area. And that's ultimately important to small businesses, like I mentioned. So just be very careful to be consistent with the way you enter the data across those directories. Consistency is key. So the area below here, this is called the organic listings, and these are more affected by backlinks. And all a backlink is your website URL or address in a clickable format out on another website. And when I say clickable, I just mean like when you highlight over the URL, you're able to click it and actually go to that site. It's essentially like a vote for your website from that site that is hosting that URL of yours. Not all backlinks are created equal. That's important to understand. You want to get backlinks from trusted websites, and if at all possible, from websites that are actually relevant to your niche. Another roofer, say you have a sister company, or maybe a home improvement site out there somewhere. A lot of times they'll have blogs, and you can even provide them blog content, like 1,000 words on something roofing related. The blog owner will often trade you a backlink for your content so they can keep their site active. So that's just a little pro tip on how to get a good backlink. So let's take this Westfall Roofing URL or address and put it here into this tool called Ahrefs. This is a tool I pay for monthly. It gives us some good statistics on websites, and it gives us an idea of what Google knows about a site. So they've got 212 of those backlinks I was talking about. They're being found for about 1,900 keywords, and that's getting them 2,200 clicks according to this tool. So if we drill into those keywords, I'm going to just focus on this first one. Roofing Tampa is the one that I searched. There's the 300 search volume. They're in position 1. This is totally incorrect. This should be more like 90. So when you're in position 1, you're getting about 30%. of this volume. So we should be seeing about 90 here. And let's say they close 10% of that 90 clicks to their site. That's 9 new roofs or roof repairs a month. That's awesome. And I'm telling you what, there's a lot more than just that one keyword. Here's another variation. See, this one's roofing, this one's roofers. Totally different keywords, both getting searched about 300 times a month. So you add that volume up, that's 600, so you get 30% of that. That's 180 potential clicks to your site. Close 10% of that, and you got 18 new roofs. So I don't know what that would do for you guys, but I'm sure there's plenty of roofers out there that would love that additional traffic. Although I know a lot of you guys are super busy right now, especially in the rainy season. So comparing this to your site, you've got about 10 backlinks, 17 keywords that you're being found for. That's getting you about 16 clicks. And when we look at what you're being found for, that's going to be your company name, waterproofing. Here's Roofing Tampa FL, 100 searches, but you're on the bottom of page 5. So Roofing Tampa, here's one of those 300 searches. You're way out on page 10. So you're being found for a couple of these, but there's a ton more keywords out there that you're just not being found for at all because of the way that the content is on your site. And then after so that's why I suggest getting 1,500 words, using a tool like this to find all of those different keyword variations, and then getting that interwoven into the content, and then getting yourself some solid backlinks to actually drive those keywords that you're being found for up to page 1, where you actually start getting some call volume. So that's all I've got for you today, Linda. I do hope this was useful. I'm sorry for sort of the surprise email. Oftentimes I ask somebody that gives me an address to let the person know that the video is coming, but I couldn't in this case. But if it has been useful, just reply to the email. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I would welcome those. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.